name's Allen Hylton. I'm the head golf professional here at the Founders Club at St. James, and I'm here for this month's golf tip of the month. So this month I want to talk about something that's not talked about a lot, and that's how to be a good student. And what I mean by that is, just to be a good student doesn't mean you have to comply to whatever the instructor says. I'm going to go over a few things that are important to being a good student. And the first is keep an open dialogue. It's very good to ask the instructor to clarify anything they go over, and also feel comfortable to talk to the instructor about your plan and what you want to work on and what your goals are. It should be in conjunction with each other. It is not a one-size-fits-all for an instructor or the student. So it's very good to keep that open dialogue back and forth. A good example of this is for beginner golfers. A lot of times us golf pros, we're around the game so much, we use a lot of lingo and verbiage that people new to golf don't understand what we mean. So if something like that comes up, I always tell my students, especially beginners, to please stop me and ask me to explain it again or clarify what I mean. Sometimes golfers who have been playing a long time, they use verbiage in a different way. So you may be using the same word or description and mean two completely different things. So keeping that open dialogue is very important, not just for the student, but for the instructor as well. It's good to do an honest assessment of your game before you come to a golf lesson. Have some goals set in mind. Have a direction you want the lesson to go. It could be as simple as, I want to work on putting today, or I want to work on chipping, or some facet of the game. It could be an issue with your full swing, but as long as you have goals and have a realistic assessment of your game. What I run into a lot is, people come to you and they want you to fix 20 years of a bad habit in 30 minutes, and that's just not realistic. So have an assessment of your game and an idea of the direction you want to go, and that also comes in conjunction with the instructor and what they feel are realistic goals for you. Arrive at the lesson with an open mind. So a lot of times, again, people's expectations of a golf lesson, they have something set in their head that they come to the golf lesson with, whether it's improving really quickly or fixing a bad habit really quickly, or maybe what they feel they need to work on, the instructor feels differently. And so keep an open mind, and when an instructor gets you to do something that maybe feels uncomfortable, be open to that. Go ahead and try it. Don't just do it for one or two swings. Try it for a week, try it for 2 weeks. And it's important to do that, because many lessons, you're not going to come to a quick fix during the lesson. I've had a lot of students come back to me for 2 weeks, and after they work on something, then they improve. So keep an open mind that although there are times where an instructor can point something out and really improve you in just a few minutes, other times it takes a lot longer than that, and sometimes more than one lesson. So have an open mind about that and what direction the instructor may take you. And this all kind of circles back to the open dialogue. All of these things need to be worked in conjunction with each other. You work on it as a team with the instructor and the student. It is not one person telling the other how to do it. It is definitely teamwork, and that's where you have to be, you have to feel comfortable enough with the instructor to voice your opinion on something, and the same with the instructor has to feel comfortable with the student. It has to go both ways. And if you're new to St. James and you have not found an instructor that you like, a good way to find an instructor here, and there's a number of us, is go to some of the clinics that are available. And it's a good way to not only meet other members, but you also get to know the instruction, you get to understand their lingo, their personality. And through these clinics, you can start to decide, which instructor that you like better, that fits your personality, and you like the way they describe everything, or whatever appeals to you. So that's a good way. And then once you find an instructor you like, stick with them for a while and see how it works out. So hopefully these things will help you next time you go to a lesson to be more productive. Take some of these these tips and go to your next lesson with a good positive mindset and an open mind, and hopefully you'll get a lot more out of it. If you really enjoy the content on these, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, my name is Allen Hylton, head golf pro at the Founders Club, and look forward to seeing you on the lesson tee.